Hey, I've got a lot of exciting stuff to show you today. First, let me introduce you to a brand new level. It's a snow world featuring a very narrow path, which makes it difficult to build a maze to stop the enemies from reaching your core. I've also reworked the structure bases. I've also improved a lot on my level editor. You can now open and close composite elements instead of having to open them here and completely changing your view. You can also drag elements out and drag them in. You can also move stuff, and it just feels really nice to use. You can also delete way easier. If you'd like to try it out for yourself and give me feedback, feel free. To make working on levels in the editor and trying them out easier and more seamless, you can now go into the game, press Open Custom Challenges folder, which opens your file system, and you can drop challenges in here. I've also added an option to change your resolution, but it's currently work in progress and it has some issues, as you can see. I've also added a bunch of new augmentations. Here is a spear, which flies way slower than a regular slingshot, but it can hit more enemies. Next we have a catapult, which hurls a giant boulder at enemies. Next we have the sky mark, which tags flying enemies, revealing them to other structures. Next we have a personal favorite of mine, the sprinkler. It sprays enemies with water, and it doesn't deal any damage on its own, but it can apply status effects, which makes it really good for applying slows and poison. Next we have war drums, which increases attack speed of local and neighboring augmentations. So if I install it, you're gonna see those are now buffed, and if I press go, you're gonna see they have increased attack speed. Similarly, we have Farsight, which increases range of local and neighboring augmentations. Last, we have the damage amplifier, which obviously needs a new name and increases local and neighboring augmentations damage. It's worth mentioning these effects can be stacked. These two structure bases have the same augmentations currently. If I were to install a Farsight here, both would have increased range, and this can also be installed here. So now both are buffing each other. I've also added a bunch of new enemies. Here you can see the Silt Mender, which heals enemies upon dying. I've also added a big flying enemy that spawns smaller silt souls periodically. Last but not least, I added a big tank, which is slow and has a lot of HP. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. In the next video I'm planning on releasing a playable demo. It's probably gonna come out in a week or two, so stay tuned if you're interested. Thanks for watching.